pickup used to be considered very much a sole American obsession, but as manufacturers have started to make them more car-like inside, and the UK government has introduced tax incentives due to their status as light commercial vehicles, it means they've started to win a lot more favour with the British car buying public too. One such person is Ian Horton from Southport. So we've lined up 3 of our favourite 4-wheel drive twin cabs that perform very well as a working vehicle during the week, but still have space for 5 and loads of rear space for the mountain bikes at the weekend.
I'm looking for a big versatile car really, something that I can use on a motorway for when I need to commute, and then something I can also use at the weekends for putting the bikes in, going up to the lakes, or something I can use up for dog walking trips and just have the space to take the mates and the dogs. I want something that's versatile, that looks big, looks good, but you can still use it for everyday activities.
The Mitsubishi L200 is a veteran of the pickup market and has a famous reputation for reliability, go-anywhere ability and a supreme build quality. In fact, so much so that 1/3 of Mitsubishi sales are down to this one vehicle. Today we brought along a top-spec Barbarian which gets a 2.5 litre diesel unit and plenty of on-road creature comforts such as full leather heated seats, a reversing camera and satellite navigation.
This is the smallest of the 3 pickups I'm trying today. It might make it a bit easier around town, a bit easier to park, probably a little bit faster as well. It's quite nice to look at. It's a lot smaller in the width, so it'll be easier to get through traffic, a lot easier to get into parking spaces than the other 2. It's also got this unique feature at the back with the rear window that comes down, which could be useful when carrying larger items. Yeah, it feels nice to drive. It's a little bit bumpy over the bumps. You kind of feel everything when you go over them. Oh! But yeah, it's pretty fast as well, considering the size of the car. Everything feels a little bit cheap. Steering wheel feels a bit cheap. The centre console has a bit of give in it. It feels a bit cheap. The connectivity to the console is a little bit fiddly. It took me a while to get it connected to my phone, and that's something that I'd really want to be better because I'd be using it for long distance journeys. Seats are very comfortable, yeah. The armrest is quite small compared to the other 2. I find myself having to have my arm quite far back in order to lean on it, so for motorway driving that would be a bit of a pain. The steering's quite hard. You have to turn a really long way to get around.